Money is any item of variable record that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debts, such as tax in a particular country or socio-economic context. The primary functions which distinguish money are as a medium of exchange, unit of account, store of value, and sometimes a standard of deferred payment. Money has historically an emergent market phenomenon that possesses intrinsic value as a commodity. Nearly all contemporary money systems based on unbanked fiat money without use value. Its value is consequently derived by social convention, having been declared by a government or regulatory entity to be legal tender. That is, it must be accepted as form of payment within the boundaries of the country for all debts, public and private. In the case of the United States dollar, contexts which erode public confidence, such as the circulation of counterfeit money or domestic hyperinflation, can cause good money to lose its value. The money supply of a country comprises all currency in circulation, banknotes, and coins currently issued, and depending on the particular definition used, one or more types of bank money. The balances held in checking accounts, saving accounts, and other types of bank accounts. Bank money, whose value exists on the books of financial institutions and can be converted into physical notes or used for cashless payment, forms by far the largest part of broad money in developed countries. The system of commodity money eventually evolved into a system of representative money. This occurred because gold and silver merchants or banks would issue receipts to their depositors, redeemable for the commodity money deposited. Eventually, these receipts become generally accepted as a means of payment and were used as money. Paper money or banknotes were first used in China during the Song dynasty. These banknotes, known as jiaozi, involved from promissory notes that had been used since the 7th century. However, they didn't displace commodity money and were used alongside coins. Paper money became known in Europe. The accounts of travelers, such as Marco Polo and William of Rybrook. Marco Polo's account of paper money during the Yuan dynasties is the subject of a chapter of his book. Banknotes were first issued in Europe by Stockholm's Banco in 1661 and were again also used alongside coins. The gold standard monetary system were the medium of exchange, or paper notes that are convertible into preset fixed quantities of gold, replaced the use of gold coins as currency in the from 7th to 19th century in Europe. These gold standard notes were made legal tender and redemption into gold coins was discouraged. By the beginning of the 20th century, almost all countries had adopted the gold standard, backing their legal tender notes with fixed amounts of gold. The subject of money has fascinated people from the time of Aristotle to the present day. The piece of paper labeled $1, €10, 100 yuan or 1 billion yen little different as a paper from a piece of the same size, torn from a newspaper or magazine. It will enable its bearer to command some measure of food, drink, clothing, and the remaining goods of life, while the other is fit only to light the fire.